The Heaux Bag. This episode is brought to you by Coco Laveau.
Coco Laveau is created by two female dermatologists. The Bikini Smoothing Cream smooths bumps in the bikini area from hair removal. Also prevents and reduces ingrown hairs and lightens dark spots in the bikini area. You can buy at COCOLEVEAUX.com. That's CocoLaveau.com and use code HEAUX for $10 off. Follow on Instagram at COCOLEVEAUX and tell them we sent you. My gut's so big you can see it from the back.
Go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go.
Hey, and we're back. Oh my God. This episode is cancel culture. Don't forget, hold up, follow us on Instagram at HEAUXBAG. You can also follow us on Twitter at _HEAUXBAG. And I do Black Twitter news, so, you know,
but before
out.
she does that, I'm going to read this because I keep fucking up the words, so excuse me. This week's episode is brought to you by Coco Laveau. Coco Laveau is created by two female dermatologists, two Black female dermatologists, thank you, in the Houston area. The Bikini Smoothing Cream smooths bumps in the bikini area for hair removal, also prevents and reduces ingrown hair, and lightens dark spots in the bikini area. You can buy it at, I'm going to spell it real quick and then I'll tell you, COCOLEVEAUX.com. That's CocoLaveau.com, and use the code HEAUX because that's us at the Heaux Bag, and get $10 off. Follow them on IG at Coco Laveau. Again, that's COCOLEAV. God dang it. COCOLEVEAUX, and tell them that we sent you. I have been using it for like 2 weeks, and let me just tell you something. I haven't had any ingrown hairs. I haven't had any complaints at the pool. I haven't had any complaints in bed. So, you know, I mean, it works. Like, it's giving what it's supposed to give. So y'all should go try it.
And it's supposed to help with dark spots too. So that's what I've been having trouble with, and it's been lightening them up. No complaints in the bedroom.
So yeah, y'all go check out Coco Laveau on IG because we're here to tell y'all it's the shit and it works. And we're supporting two Black female dermatologists. And
right.
You know how we like women empowerment and Black empowerment. I don't even know if I did that right, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, anywho, Twitter news.
There has been so much going on. I don't even know where to begin, but I'm going to start with my favorite. Okay. Because now that we're like social media creators, I guess. Is that what you would consider us?
We are creators. We're content creators, and I would say we're micro influencers.
Yeah.
Not that we're like trying to be influencers. We want to inspire you guys to do better than we did in our past.
And currently still doing. But if you guys don't know, because I know a lot of people are not into TikTok. However,
TikTok runs the world now.
Black young creators are going on strike, and they've been on strike for a little while now. If you've noticed, some of these dances that certain people on TikTok have been doing have been very dry. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's been real plain. One of the examples can be the Megan Thee Stallion.
Thought shit.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on some thought shit or like a thought bitch, however the lyrics go. And every video you see, because there's no Black people doing the dance for them to mimic, is them putting their hands everywhere but on their goddamn. The words, hands on my knees.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Meg even made a video of her own song with her hands on her motherfucking knees, doing her thought shit, and y'all couldn't even follow directions.
Don't worry. If you follow us, which I'm sure you do, I'm going to make sure to post the video so y'all can see. They're going hands on my knees, shaking ass like a thumb. And it's just like, God damn it. The words are right there. But I really love the strike and I love the movement because it's showing like y'all are not giving people credit for coming out with these dances and just making people, you know, for one, making the artists have more clicks, I guess, more streams, more money. The one person that I will give credit to is, I believe it's Natasha Bedingfield, because when all those people took the first Black Boys dance, they took that dance and ran with it. Everybody all over the world was I was trying to learn it. But I think it was Jimmy Fallon, if I'm not mistaken, who took the white girl on stage and had her do it. And it's like, how do you skip over the originators? And you brought this unseasoned creator on stage to do the dance.
Didn't we have this issue right before the pandemic happened when the little girl that created the Renegade, those two college girls went up there. Y'all grown women at this point. Y'all went up there in some game and y'all did the little Renegade dance. And the little girl, she's the one at home at her mom's house making a song. And then they got acknowledgement. But then the guy, whoever made Renegade, brought the little girl out. And I think Ellen brought the little girl out too to do it. Like, why aren't people learning? Like, who made this dance? Like, just because you got the most clicks on it, the most likes, doesn't mean that you're the originator. So I think that's when NFTs come into play too. If that's a whole nother thing. Right. It's like coining your content. Anytime anybody duplicates it, you get paid for it. But anyway,
that's really dope though of Ellen and people like that that are saying, hold up, wait a minute. So the fact that Natasha Bedingfield made a whole video with the guys that actually did it was really dope to me. And in a sense, it kind of reminds me of how producers don't really get love when it comes to music. If it wasn't for the producers making the beat, the artist wouldn't really have the artist wouldn't really have a song. Like, I think people need to really give credit to the creators of anything, and that's not hard at all. Right. Now, unless you're like we did talk about, if we have a sponsorship and you're literally paying us to talk about something, we gonna give you your credit. But if I'm a consumer and I bought something from you,
Summer Walker just went on a whole rant about that. She was like, if I buy anything from y'all, are you gonna post me? You gonna tag me?
I don't have to.
No, I'm a customer. Yeah. She says I wear clothes every single day. I'm not gonna keep tagging you in them. She's like, because I paid for them. Now, if y'all want to style me all day, go ahead. I could become a walking advertisement, but I'm not paying for shit.
Hey, y'all, I'm sitting here. Shout out to fucking Forever 21. No, hell no. I paid Forever 21 my money and I'm done.
Walgreens,
Ross,
shout out to the nail
Marshall.
salon. Shout out to fucking where the bobby pins come from, another Walmart. Shut up.
That's how stupid it sounds.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Continue the strike, goddammit, until y'all start getting some recognition.
Time out real quick. You said something about unseasoned. So there's this guy on Instagram. It's this black guy, and he's like, I guess the guys are like getting in groups and they doing that little like rock with it. So he does it with the white boys, and they like all off beat. And so then he pours out some Zatarain's seasoning, and then gets on with some dudes, some black people. I almost said niggas, but y'all see I'm trying not to say niggas. And that shit was just so funny to me. Like, people are so creative, and I need them to get their flowers in this age of screenshotting and reposting, or hell, even just doing it yourself. So
Justin LA boy, you the main one that then got popular from taking people's thoughts straight from Twitter, screenshotting it,
rewriting it,
cutting their whole head off or whatever you do, and posting it just for the clicks. Like, what?
I hate when people do that. It's like, if I'm gonna post a tweet, I'm gonna at least put the name on there, because y'all need to go find it. Don't sit up here and be like, oh, who made that? I actually was looking at, it was something going viral about, everything goes viral, right? But I was like looking at, somebody rewrote it on Facebook, somebody rewrote it on Twitter, somebody wrote it again on Twitter, somebody wrote it again on Instagram, all these different names. And I was like, dang, y'all just keep stealing shit. Just screenshot it and give credit to the creator, because y'all is some shit. That's why we trying to
y'all be the main ones talking about July the 4th, trying to cancel July the 4th, when the whole time y'all acting just like them people.
With
your thieving ass. Put it in reverse, Terry. Think about what you doing. You doing the same shit.
So let's speak of y'all doing the same shit. This is off topic, but maybe I just didn't word this tweet correctly. So I had tweeted something, and I said
the poll.
I said something exactly like
y'all.
This.
We made a poll on Instagram. Shout out to Taylor, because Taylor did it, and shout out to Badass Reloaded. If y'all don't follow, that is a Instagram page that's like Houston based, and they reposted us too because they wanted to get people's thoughts. And clearly a lot of you guys are great at reading, but terrible at comprehension. Zero.
So in no shade to anybody that like sugar on their grits, it was just to generate like,
me.
laughs.
God damn it, I like sugar on my grits. You psychopath. Who does it?
I was nervous because my friend, this girl eats really well with me, and I'm like, she likes fucking sugar. Shit. God damn. Okay, anywho, so I wrote, who or what do y'all think needs to be canceled? Example, Bill Cosby's comedy show, student loans, TikTok, Sha'Carri's weed man, people who put sugar on their grits, Nick Cannon's sperm. Drop your thoughts below. Then I even wrote in the caption, what else should be added to the list? Everybody, student loans.
Thanks for commenting. However, that's not what we asked for. Please read again. Student loans. Once again, that's not what we asked for.
But even somebody else was like, so one person read it. He was like, people who put mustard on their watermelon. I can't zoom in on me. The fuck? The fuck?
Who thought to put mustard
but people
on
were
watermelon?
commenting
I seen that.
And they were like, oh, I like that. What? That's these, what's under Gen Z?
Well, I don't even eat watermelon, so I don't know what that tastes like.
I don't know what mustard and watermelon tastes like.
Yeah, so take my black card, guys, but I'm allergic to watermelon.
The producer over here looking at us like, who the hell said that? Yep, that's what we said too. I told him I was gonna shout him out, but yeah. So thank you so much. I forgot he ain't even watching this, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, I got your comment. So yeah. Anywho, so I said Sha'Carri's Weed Man should have been canceled. Like you knew that girl was going to the Olympics. You knew she couldn't make wise decisions. I don't know. Unfortunately, I have to say my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
We all apply for jobs. We all know Sha'Carri.
I
thought she said Sha'Carri. I'm so sorry, girl. She ain't even watch this. But if you do, I apologize. We all apply for jobs, and we know we're not gonna get the job. Something shows up in our system, no matter how qualified we are. Like I get that you're 21, and like the world is a little different where you live at in California. But if you work so hard to get to this place, like don't fuck it up. Like it. I'm sorry, I just gotta say that.
She live in California?
Yeah.
Oh.
But she went to LSU. But she moved to California.
Oh.
I guess because that's where all the people train and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, so I just had to say that on that. Bill Cosby's comedy show. How do you feel about that? Did you even see that he's going on tour?
We asked you to free Britney. Y'all did not. Y'all heard me wrong. That's my opinion. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And then Nick Cannon's sperm.
I'm here for Nick Cannon's sperm. Cancel Futures. That's who you might could cancel. I'm even here for Lil Boosie's. Every time I look up Lil Boosie with his kids, every time I look up Future with a new bitch, I don't know.
Lil Boosie said, I would have just skeeted in one woman.
You know what? We love Boosie.
Dumb. Oh my God.
We love Boosie. I'm here for Nick Cannon's sperm. He seems to be doing amazing things with it. All of his kids have wonderful names.
What are they named?
Oh my
goodness. I told you niggas.
So stupid. Oh, you did. We're gonna go back a couple of episodes where she literally gave advice. And her advice was put a fucking condom on.
Wait, no, that was his daughter that said, I told you niggas.
Well, you told these niggas too.
I did tell you. And let me tell you something. Since Lil Embry, I've been taking my own advice too. So, you don't be talking shit about me.
Because I did. I went and screen recorded. When she told me she was pregnant, I sent it to her. All she could do was laugh and say, God damn it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tickled right now. I don't even know why. I'm not even high. That's the funny part. So anywho, so there was another person that commented on the cancel culture. And she said, she said, I want to cancel culture because nobody ever sticks to anything. And that was me and Toya's whole point of starting this episode because what happened was Turkey Leg had issued a dress code enforcement or whatever, and then Amali did it, and then a bunch of other spots. I think Taste Bar did it. So it's like going on in Houston or whatever. And people are so upset and they're like, we're not going to Turkey Leg. Yes, y'all are. Shut up. Y'all just gonna put some clothes on. Shut the fuck up. Like, why are y'all complaining about something that y'all love so much? Y'all were gonna cancel 50-15. Still packed in a bitch in there. Like, shut up. Like, what are y'all just because y'all don't agree with something sometimes doesn't mean you need to cancel them. It's them. That's basically them setting their boundaries. If your friend, your family member, your lover tells you how to love them appropriately, you have to respect that. That doesn't mean I'm not their friend no more. They're just telling you, hey, stop eating all my food when you come over with your fat ass. Like,
or if you don't agree with the dress code because you feel like you don't fall in line, nothing in your closet lines up with it, don't go. Open up your own restaurant.
That is true.
Like, I know when I saw it, I felt like it was targeting the community that possibly is the reason why their doors are still open today. So the message that I got from the whole little Houston dress code thing is, I can't tell you what to do with your spot. It's your spot. However, keep in mind when these celebrities come and they come in their panties and bra with a bonnet on and furry slippers, I want you to keep that same energy.
Facts.
Don't usher them through the door and get them a VIP table because you wouldn't do it to your own people that stand in line for hours and in the rain to support your business.
Well, you know they did that to Rihanna and ASAP. Remember? Did you see that video?
Because they didn't know who the fuck they was. Cool. Keep that. That's all. Keep that same energy.
Houston, y'all do need to do that and stop dick riding everybody.
Definitely dick riding. Like,
yeah. So if you had to cancel any, what do you think about are you into the? I know we had a whole poll about who would you cancel, but I was just curious what people would say. Besides student loans, we all agree that shit needs to be canceled. Would you cancel anything, or would you just say no? I'm just gonna adjust or just not fuck with them no more. Me personally, but I'm not gonna have everybody boycott it together.
I think everything is situational. I actually saw something happen today. There was a video circulating about a girl had bought her boyfriend a diamond necklace, and somehow I guess he got told that the diamonds were fake. It's on Badass Reloaded.
Oh, I saw that.
And so he's doing a whole little live. Yeah, this where y'all get y'all wives wedding rings from. Not me, no sir. Talking about the little middle of the mall kiosk. And he keep going. And he gets all the way to the man. And he like, I spoke to that lady right there on the phone. She told me that if I came with the necklace, that y'all would test these diamonds. Girl, the diamonds in questions were the same ones that you can get on your nails.
Dang.
And she refused to test them. So because I think that at the end of the day, they knew they was fucked up and they knew they were wrong. So they ended up saying that we was going to call security. Now, in a situation like that, if it comes to find out that y'all bamboozled this girl out of $2,000 because you told her this is a real diamonds, which people will do, cancel. Everybody need to boycott and cancel.
Hold on now. I done looked into the price of diamonds. So for $2,000,
I knew you was gonna.
For $2,000, you can get something with a little piece of diamond in it.
Yeah.
You can get a little jewel, but it's not gonna be full diamond.
He had Swarovski crystal.
What are some other things called? Cubic
zirconia.
Them shits. Your girlfriend was being cheap. I'm sorry.
I think she really got bamboozled. Because they were like some of them.
She got him a necklace, a $2,000 necklace with $2,000 worth of diamonds, or the necklace worth $2,000.
So look, I will tell you, I didn't watch the whole video. I skipped through because he was doing
a lot.
Too much.
He was talking a lot.
So by the time I got to the fourth video, it was of him basically saying, "I just want you to test it, and if you test it and none of this shit has any diamond in it, run me my money back."
So I wonder if she gave him the receipt, because I'm like, I wouldn't embarrass my girl like that.
I wouldn't have embarrassed as soon as that shit came out his mouth, oh no, it's click out of in the hole.
Yeah, I would have been like, oh, shit, my fucking, goddamn.
Ooh, my phone done died.
AT&T, you know.
I believe in cancel culture to a certain extent, because people grow, people evolve, and people learn from their mistakes. So it's like, I don't know, certain things that happened back then. Bill Cosby, a prime example. No, I was not by any means there with those people and to see what happened and how it happened and how the law worked in his favor to release him or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I have been around on both ends of the spectrum where a guy is literally being falsely accused of rape. Mm-hmm. A girl did want it in that moment, you know, so things didn't work out in her favor because he had money. He's in the NFL. Mm-hmm. She tried to, I guess, get some money out of him or however it worked. And now that it didn't work, I'm going to claim you tried to rape me or whatever and take you to court and see how that pans out. But I've also been on the other end, me being the woman, to where I'm like, shit, nigga, I don't care if it's at the last minute and I say stop. You need to stop.
You can be inside me. And if I say stop, get your black ass up. I'll fuck with the other race.
Or even date rape drugs. Like, nigga, if we're sober and we hang out all the time and now we get to the point where we're finally hanging out and you get me, or I get myself, I'll say that, drunk out of my mind maybe, or whatever the situation is, and you use that type of moment to want to have sex with me, it's a bit rapey.
But you know what this is not to agree with Bill Cosby or anything. My thing is, if you know a nigga is trifling, you remember we saw some Houston celebrity when we were at Prospect Park one time, and you were like, yo, I heard when he get bitches alone, he like,
yes.
And I was like, let me stay the fuck away from him then. Like, I'm not even
gonna try and see.
If you hear rumors, because like a lot of people heard rumors
from multiple
about that.
Women. Yeah.
And I'm gonna take this away from sex. Let's talk about Suge Knight back in the day. Everybody knew Suge Knight was beating everybody's ass. Everybody knew that shit, but you still wanted to work with fucking Death Row. Like, the women still wanted to fuck him. Like, people like being in these situations.
The allegation was in the name.
I'm not saying
Death
the women
Row.
like being. No, for real. I'm not saying the women. Let me say this right now. The women do not want. No woman that I know asked to be in a situation where she's taken advantage of in a sexual way. I'm not saying that at all.
But some red flags you can see from a mile away.
And I think some people just like to put themselves in those situations, and it's just like, yo, like you wait all these years to bring that shit up. Like that was my only thing. And now the nigga's fucking sick. You gotta wait till a bitch is dead, basically, to have sex. There's something wrong with you. Like I'm just gonna say that. But I just also feel like if you heard rumors about people, stay the fuck away from them. It just doesn't. That's like somebody fucking Charlie Sheen or Magic Johnson right now and getting mad when you contract something. Hello, I'm just saying. That was my little spill on Bill Cosby. Because I know y'all finna try to cancel half of the Heaux Bag. I already
no, but I think with this is the thing with cancel culture. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. Mm-hmm. I had to say that the other day on my Twitter account when I posted how I felt about somebody dying, and the first thing that comes out of somebody's mouth is, "Oh, what happened? How?"
None of your fucking business.
In my opinion, I said I think it's very rude that the immediate next thing you ask is, "What happened?"
Right.
Especially if it's a family member. Now, I get it. It may be human nature to want to know what happened, especially if you knew that person.
Right.
But I don't think that was the appropriate time nor place for somebody to ask what happened.
Absolutely
Just
not.
send your condolences and keep it the fuck moving.
Yeah.
It's going to come out sooner or later what happened. What?
Right.
And even if you do find out what happened,
what
then
does it
what?
matter? They
What
still not here.
They still not here.
Right.
And it was people, well, no, it's second nature and it ain't that serious. And it's my opinion. You cannot argue with me about my opinion because one thing about me, I'm staying 10 toes down on what the fuck I said, period.
Yeah.
And I don't care. And because I'm only going to argue facts.
Mm-hmm.
The producer that we're here with, when he came in, he said, da-da. I said, well, did you look it up? He said, oh, hell yeah. I don't argue about what I don't know. And I feel that shit. It's too many people just spewing out shit to cancel somebody. It's like, you don't even know the whole picture.
That's the whole problem with social media, though. Everybody got their own fucking opinions, and it's just like they just pick a side on. They don't even have opinions. But then if this comment got 10 million likes,
it's gonna sway your opinion.
I agree with this shit now.
Yep.
No, you didn't. Like, did you even think about it? Come on now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let Twitter bully me out of how the fuck I felt. Period.
No.
So as soon as people got to circulating that shit around, I talked about something else. I was like, y'all can take that tweet and run with it.
But you know who do need to be canceled? Fucking Wendy Williams.
Oh yeah, Wendell,
sir. There's this small podcast called the Heaux Bag. Yeah, we small. But guess what, bitch? You stupid.
Wendell Williams. I need a moment of silence for Wendell because I literally don't know what went through her head. If you guys didn't see, there was an episode of Wendy Williams, and she had, how she usually does, the little screen with somebody randomly on there.
Mm-hmm.
No name, no caption.
Just a picture.
Of the boy, right? And she starts out by saying, anybody know this guy?
He got more followers than me. Have y'all followed him?
And then they pan to the crowd, and they're like, oh, wow, what? When they said how many followers. So then the other producer guy or whatever part he rolls is like, but he doesn't have more followers than you on Instagram. Yay, they're all clapping and shit. So then she turns around, she's like, well, yeah, his name is Swavy.
I'm not real quick. The only reason I'm laughing is because I'm not laughing at the situation, but the bitch thought that this was funny enough.
Yeah.
It's just, and then Toya's
impersonating
her so well.
Y'all gotta watch this shit. It's wild. Then she goes into saying, oh yeah, well, this is Swavy. He's a TikTok person. I don't have TikTok. Do you guys have TikTok? And just going on and on and on, not getting to the point to where she says, oh yeah, well, he died. Silence. Just like that. Like,
the crowd was ready to laugh, and then they go, oh. Like, and she's just sitting there, like, waiting. I don't know what she was waiting on. Like, what type of response?
I just want to take
Wendy's
the time.
Still on drugs right now. Because she did do one of these real hard, which before she said it. I know she admitted to being on a lot of cocaine back in the 80s, early 90s. But, like.
She ain't off that shit.
But did you see right before she said, she goes, do you know him? I was like, damn, like, where's this going?
Nobody knew where it was. I would like to, on a serious note, say rest in peace to Martima Swavy Miller, who died in a fatal gunshot wound accident on Monday. So condolences to the family and friends of that TikToker because that's fucked up. The same way that boy was getting popular is the same way she's trying to be popular. You're trying to stay relevant. Like that was just so fucked up. Like,
yeah.
if y'all want to cancel somebody, cancel her ass. That's one of the messiest bitches.
And it's just like, I'm here for her shows, or her commentary is good. It's just the way that she does it. Like, I used to be, because I haven't tuned in so long, because it's like,
it's very messy.
It's worse than, it's the shade room for old people. Like, it's just.
It is. It's bitter. It's just a bitter ass talk show.
Oh, did you hear? So I guess I didn't look into it, but Tabitha Man or something, Tabitha, the girl who does Okay Honey, like she's got the natural hair.
Yeah,
I think she's from Louisiana or something like that. She told her husband, so she started making enough money. She told her husband, babe, go ahead and retire. I'm gonna take care of us.
I love it.
Wendy came out and said something like, oh, bitches get a little bit of money and then they think that they could take care of their husband. So Tabitha came back with the best comeback ever. I know you wouldn't understand how to keep your husband happy, but I'm gonna take care of me and mine. Basically.
Wow. And it's just, next question.
To me, it's like, Wendy, like, you knew you had no places. Your nigga Kevin been running around motherfucking Hollywood with all these bitches, and you gonna sit up here and talk about somebody else's man. And what's wrong with a woman letting her spouse, her other half, her better half,
who probably supported her this whole time while she was doing what she was doing?
Hello.
I mean, see, and that's why she don't got no husband. I ain't want to talk because I ain't got one, but I also don't have a divorce under my belt either, so.
And a bunch of embarrassing moments.
At all. I take all my L's come in private, baby. All L's. All. It ain't a lot.
Not as much as, hell no. I mean, but Wendy been around for like 57 extra years, so who knows?
Yeah.
No shade to old people. I'm just saying, Wendy.
Shade to Wendell.
She should retire because she's just too messy.
She's dragging it at this point.
Yeah.
Can you retire? Do you have the money, the coins to retire yet?
Nah, Kevin took them all.
Well,
I don't know. I'm just saying, because
I also saw somebody comment and say something about her son, which is always ironic to me. People will comment on certain situations like they don't have that same situation at the house. So you commented on this young boy dying and making a mockery of it. Like, it was just so funny when you have a kid that was addicted to some type of drug.
Just didn't fall far from the tree, huh?
That's crazy to me. Like, how I'm gonna sit up here and bash single moms, and I'm a single mom. That make it make sense. Like, that makes absolutely no freaking sense. So I'm going to try to address the sheeple right now. People that are trying to follow every trend.
I was like, is that a typo? I like that. Sheeple. Okay.
You're sheep. You just follow all the trends. If one person says they wants to cancel and they have 10,000 clicks, whatever, you're going to get on the bandwagon. And then when that person comes out and sends an apology, then you're going to, like, stick with it.
I had this. I want to address this because I don't know if this nigga listens to this, but I was dating this guy not too long ago, maybe a year ago. You know who he is. And, like, we're playing. So black mamas say this. They say if she can't bring your comb home, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home, right? It's a very common saying in the black house. So then we were playing, like, taboo or charades or something. And the word was comb. So I was like, if she can't use your, don't bring her home. And so one of the girls, her mom is other. And so she was like, oh, my mom ain't black, so I didn't know that. So the guy I was dating was like, yeah, I never heard that before. I was like, nigga, you heard all that shit. Like, and you were just trying to play. So then later we were saying something that came back up and I just paid attention. He was like, yeah, everybody say that. She can't use your comb, don't bring her home. And I was just like, did you try to say that because you didn't want your friends to feel no type of way? Like, because the majority of them couldn't figure out what the fuck I was. Because I'm a champion in taboo, let me tell you something. I am. And so, like, it bothered me. I'm like, you're just a fucking sheep. Like, you sit up here and if the popular opinion doesn't necessarily see what was right, I guess, because that was the right phrase, then you just kind of go along with it. And I hate when people do that, like, especially, and if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to hold your partner down, even if they wrong. You don't have to shout to the top of the fucking
in private.
Thank you. You don't have to shout to the top of your lungs. You could just sit there and say, I don't know. And then say, babe, you know what, we was wrong. But anywho, back to the thing, like, I mean, no, I guess it's the same thing. You're being a sheep, agreeing with everybody else. Like, stop doing that shit. Or like, stop, I don't know. I feel like I'm bashing people when I say this. What do you feel about all the new Instagram models that got off of the Delta flight?
Oh, the BBL flight.
Yeah, the sheeple. Because somebody keeps saying all bodies look the same now.
They do look the same now. I think the only thing I'm going to say to that is I just saw a video about this girl that got a BBL, and I guess it kind of goes into Sheeple. A lot of people are running and taking this money and going to get it done, but not actually looking into it and researching about things. This girl, woman, went and got her body done, and she ended up fucking up her body immediately right after because she didn't know that you're not supposed to eat salty food. Like
because you get bloated
throwing
and stuff.
hot sauce on everything. So her body retained so much water that she was so painful, and she looked even worse. So so it's like, you're not even doing, like I said, you don't even know the full picture. You're just running out to do what everybody else is doing. Whole time, the same nigga that wants you is the same nigga that want me.
Shut up. Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you how much I hate Toya.
But I'm going to also get a tummy tuck too, as soon as I get enough coins. So if one of y'all wants to sponsor, we're open to get cut up.
Yeah, I sure am. Because let me tell you something. 30.
But I'm not. I ain't doing all that though.
Oh, but yeah, no, we're not sheeple. Anywho, but back to the thing. We were talking about people just following the mass trends and just like not having their own opinion. And it's funny because now that we have this podcast, people are like, oh, I could do that. I could be on here. And it's like, well, go start your own thing. We don't think that you could do the same thing as us. But it's like, you didn't even want to do a podcast till you knew somebody that actually had one or was actually successful at it, or because we are successful.
Clubhouse, once again,
everybody wanted their own room.
That some of y'all just need to stick to taking pictures and being pretty.
Oh, facts.
Because, and that's not even to be mean, but a lot of women, a lot of people, I'm not even going to say women.
Got these men that
you're not saying anything. You're literally just saying, yeah, man. So, you guys got to tune in because,
dope.
Yeah, because, yeah, man. And, so sports is pretty cool because, yeah, man, shit. Hell yeah. Shit. It's a podcast.
Damn, that's crazy. Wow.
And then when you really, I'm not even going to say what podcast this was, but I listened to it and I asked another podcast person if he listened to it, and he was like, man, the shit was an hour and 30 minutes long.
Of stupid shit.
I tried to go through it, and it was a white guy and a black guy. So if you know who I'm talking about, it's very recent. They just came out with their own podcast. I couldn't get past.
Oh, without Joe Budden?
Damn, yeah.
My bad.
I couldn't get past like 20 minutes. I was like, turn this shit off. But that's just my opinion. And that's not even to say that they couldn't be better without Joe Budden, but it just kind of went to show that Joe Budden really had the content.
Ain't nobody comes to you, Otis.
And you guys were the commentators around the content. So sometimes you really do need to stay in your own lane and realize, look your numbers up. Everybody want to start a podcast. One thing I will say about the Guild, which I do love, is they keep you in line with understanding if you really do have an audience that want to listen to you. Are you really talking about anything with substance?
Right.
Because we're getting our numbers back. We critique ourselves so fucking hard.
Yeah.
We whew,
I be emotional. We need a strategy. Like, cause I love this platform that we sit on. And even if somebody doesn't agree with us, we're not swaying our opinion, or because some of y'all, okay, so I will say this while we're on here. Some of y'all, oh, we need longer. We're more faithful. We need longer podcasts. Well, listen, we got a strategy. We sticking to our own shit. So you're going to get these 30, 40 minutes, enjoy it, and see us next Tuesday. Like, because if you want us to keep coming back, that's what we got. And we on a schedule. So, like, just respect it and appreciate what we do for you and for ourselves. And I also wanted to know, this is kind of getting off topic. This is way off topic. I love working with Toya. Like, I couldn't do this with anybody else because I don't know if you tuned in during the pandemic. I would go live every other Wednesday or something like that.
And she went live, y'all.
And I was trying different people out, and it was no shade to my friends. Like, the conversations are great between us, but it just wasn't something for the masses, if I'll say. Because, like, everybody says we got this chemistry with the dynamic duo. Hell, we be arguing right before we come in sometimes, and we get on this stage and we do what the fuck we gotta do. So, like,
be like, all right, bitch, see you later.
You want to go eat after
this? We recording again. Shit, we were supposed to do more than this today, but we both was on the same page. Like, you know what? We gonna fake it for these 30 minutes.
Low-key, we even came with the damn same color pattern on X. I really didn't even realize it. But yeah, anywho, so that we were just talking about sheep and cancel culture, and y'all need to stop canceling everything and not having an opinion, a strong, firm, or even a informed opinion, just pulling shit out your ass or whatever you saw on the Shade Room, because
that don't make it facts. Just because 90% of the people agree with one opinion still doesn't make it facts. I'm sorry.
There's a whole group of people that believe the world is flat. Just FYI, do with that what you will. If that's you, whatever. But just go do some research or whatever before you come out here canceling people, because kind of fucking annoying at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Except for the TikTok creators. I like to cancel themselves.
I just realized this is my last thing to cancel. Let's normalize blah, 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 blah. No, I don't want to normalize the weird shit that y'all keep wanting to fucking normalize. Some shit don't need to be normalized. Oh, that's so annoying. Just because you want it to be normal don't try to put me on that train because I don't want to. Let me off.
You know what I saw that was the most sick shit ever? So it was a part of the LGBT community. I'm not coming for y'all, but they were like, it was like the little rainbow. And then it was like age is just a number, holding like a young person's hand. That's fucking sick. You R. Kelly motherfucker, because there are some of y'all out there. Like
pedophilia?
Yeah, they were like, let's normalize it.
Or did they mean let's normalize allowing kids to be whatever they want to be in the rainbow?
I saw no, because the person who went on a rant was like talking about y'all trying to, accept people dating people under the age of 17. And like that teacher that went to jail recently, I think in one of these country-ass states, the legal age is 16, and she was fucking with a 17 and an 18-year-old. But like, I think she got federally charged or some shit like that. And they're like, normalize it. No, you're 42. Go find a woman at this point.
What do y'all even have in common to talk about?
But that's what I'm saying. People are trying to normalize it. Like, stop that shit. Cancel that shit.
Oh,
like, you sick fucks. Yes, you're sick.
Yeah.
You are. Even if somebody's under 21, you know what? If there's a 20-year gap and she's still on her mama's insurance and she's still trying to figure out who's gonna pay for stuff, leave the bitch alone. Just let her figure life out without you. Shit.
I don't know.
Unless you giving her like Nicole money, then shut the fuck up. Anywho, you got a whole tip?
Man.
Besides, I'm sorry I killed the mood with that one. That was just fucking
my
sick.
whole tip is just stand 10 toes down on what you believe in and don't let people sway your opinion, because if that's how you feel, that's how the fuck you feel. I was literally talking to somebody last night about that. My friend's mom. I love her. She's a Sagittarius. And anytime she says something, and I've seen it multiple times, it could be her own mom to say something against exactly what she said. And she'll go, oh, okay. Well, I still feel like A, B, C, D, and E, and keep it moving. And that's the end. We don't got to talk about it. We don't got to, you feel this way? I feel that way. That's it.
Yeah. Agree to disagree respectfully. But that also goes with what we said with the parents, black parents, and respect my boundaries. If I don't want to do this shit. And it goes again with the turkey leg cut. If they don't want your naked ass in there, respect their boundaries.
Or dress up like a pilgrim. You'll get in.
I mean, it's like 200 degrees outside, so I don't really know if you want to stand in that line, dress like that, like a saint. But whatever, it's whatever you want to do. Do I have a whole tip this week? Do whatever the fuck you want to do. No, I didn't think of one before I came on here, so I apologize.
I thought you just said it. Respect my boundaries and all of that. No,
I was agreeing with your whole tip. My whole tip on cancel culture: stop being sheeple.
Stop being sheeple.
Simple as that. All right.
Bye.